60-60 strength circuit. We're going to be going through 5 different exercises, 60 seconds of work, 60 seconds of rest. Now the first time through this, you may need to pause during the rest in order to go get whatever exercise implement you may need. As you progress through, the idea is to take that 60 seconds to grab whatever you may need for the next round or to grab some rest and water. So again, 60 seconds of work, 60 seconds of rest. When you see red over here or yellow, it means we're resting. If you see green, it means we're going. Otherwise, I'm going to explain the exercises as we go. First one is a single arm dumbbell bench press. We're going to grab one dumbbell, warm our back, feet, toes right below the knees, dumbbell in one hand, other hand right at the chest or even up. Somewhere active, it's not just laying dead off to the side.
3.
Single arm dumbbell bench press.
Exercise
all the way up, full extension, back down. We're kind of at a 45-degree angle. We're not fully straight up and down. We're not totally turned to the side. We're kind of in the middle, controlling it down, all the way back up. Controlled, back up. Again, other hand can be up, can be at the hip, it can be in the guard position. Just don't let it hang dead off to the side. Gonna stay on the same arm for the entire round. Control down, press up, keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice solid reps the whole time.
3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
We're coming up to our feet. Now we've got a goblet squat. So we're going to take the weight in that goblet position. Goblet, just meaning it's right against the chest, top and bottom of the sternum. We're holding it like a goblet, like a cup, elbows tucked right into the side. Feet about shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out. And we're squatting right down. We don't have to squat to the bench. Just move that out of the way if necessary. Try to get those hips at or slightly below parallel on every single one. Again, if you need to stop at any point, then stop and take a break. 60 seconds is a long round. The idea is to keep going controlled through, not burn yourself out in the first 20 seconds. Keep that in mind too when selecting your weight, how much weight you're going to grab for a 60-second round. Keep those feet flat on the floor.
Exercise
down, come right back up. Nice controlled descent, back up. We're not collapsing at the bottom. Don't stay, you don't have to turn too. I just want to show you from the side. Chest and shoulders are staying up nice and tall. I'm not collapsing forward. Stay up tall. Trying to get those elbows to the inside of the knees. Control that breathing. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Feet flat on the floor. Heels stay down the whole time. They never come up. All right, we got ourselves a nice rest. Now we're coming into a dumbbell bench row. So for this one, we're going to set up. Same knee and hand are going to bang on the bench. Other foot's down, other arm's holding the weight. Driving up, pulling the shoulder down and back, squeezing that shoulder blade every single time. You should be able to lift, pull a little bit more than you can press. But again, it has to be something you can keep up on the same arm for that entire round, as well as something that you can actually get the shoulder pulled back. If the shoulder is coming forward, or you feel a lot of bicep, you shouldn't feel a lot of bicep. If you feel a lot of stinging here, or a lot of fatigue here, then you probably have something a little bit too heavy. You've got to be able to pull that shoulder back. Nice solid position. Back's nice and flat. I've got a little bit of a slant from my shoulder down to my hips.
3.
Got a decent amount of space between the hand and the knee.
Exercise
Drive
3.
it up, controlled back down. Up, and again, the control back down is important. Don't want that arm to just come dropping down. Controlled. 1 or 2 full seconds all the way down, and then fast back up. Squeeze that shoulder blade back. Again, notice my shoulders themselves aren't dropping. I'm just getting to the end and pulling back up and through. Good, nice and strong with the other hand. You're pushing the bench away from you, not collapsing. Push. Everything is strong here. The arm pressing, the arm pulling.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good. Next one we got single leg deadlift. Ideally, we're weighting this with a dumbbell. We're going to hold it in the hand of the foot that's going back. Don't have to use the same dumbbell, but trying to use something to weight. If you're having a ton of trouble balancing, then you can lose the dumbbell and just go body weight. So whichever foot we're picking up, we soften out that other knee. Again, notice I'm starting up tall with the foot off the floor. Then driving the hips back. Once that dumbbell gets just below the knees, I stand up and drive it right through. I'll show you from the side as well so that you can see the full round. Again, pause if you need to, take this time, grab some different weights, or grab some water, take some nice deep breaths, bring that heart rate and breathing down.
3, 2.
Good, foot flat on the floor,
Exercise 4.
hips back, stand it right on back up. You can tap that foot down each time to get your balance. Make sure that as the shoulders come down, the foot continues to go back up. You're not stopping the foot and leaving it behind. Everything moves as one solid piece all the way down and all the way back up. If you're having a lot of trouble with your balance, toes, dig them into the ground. Make sure that your big toe all the way through your pinky toe is staying flat, it's not coming up. If those toes come up, then you're going to lose your balance.
Three, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
Last one we got, good old front plank. Forearms and toes, feet are together, knees are together. We're holding that front plank position on the floor. Keep breathing. The more you can control your breathing, the longer you're going to be able to hold that plank. Deep breath in, slow exhale. The more frantic the breathing, the more you breathe in hard and exhale fast, the quicker you're going to fatigue and the less length of time you're going to be able to hold that plank. So nice, controlled deep breaths in, long exhales out. Try to get those feet as close as you can together, elbows right underneath the forearms. Got for time here, about 12 seconds. Go ahead and start getting yourself into that good plank position, forearms and toes.
3, 2, 1.
And
Exercise 5.
hold, feet together, knees together. Remember, breathe. Deep breath in, slow, controlled exhales. Hold for as long as you can. If you gotta come down and take a rest, just drop one knee out, take a quick rest and come back up. Don't collapse to the floor. Hold, if you gotta rest, drop a knee, and then come right back into it again. Squeeze the glutes, keep them locked in. Should help to keep those hips from falling. Don't let the hips drop. Nice straight line the whole
2,
round.
1. Rest.
Good. We got ourselves a 2-minute rest now. Long rest. What's going to happen is, once this clock hits 1 minute, video will end. You can bring it all the way back to the start from where that 1 minute warm-up counter started, so that you get 2 full minutes of rest. Take this extra time. Go grab some water. Take some deep breaths. If you need to adjust any weights, do that then. If something was just too heavy and you were conked out after the first 20 seconds of the round and you weren't able to keep going, grab something a little bit lighter. If something felt like that's the end and you still could have done another 20 seconds, grab something a little bit heavier. Also, you shouldn't have switched anything on that first time through, meaning that you shouldn't have switched arms halfway or anything like that. You should have stayed the entire 60 seconds on the same arm. Make sure this time you do whichever arm you didn't do the first time.